Well, hello there. Here is your reading list explained for lesson 6. On your reading list, it has some weird dates, and I'm not quite sure what happened there, but here we are. It should be for October 11th, and we're only talking about inclusivity because we talked about differentiation in lesson 5. So basically, a lot of these resources I talked about in my lecture, but again, this Meadows Center resource right here has a lot of amazing just sort of overview ideas for inclusivity. This education or Alberta education document, read the pages 6 to 11 only. You can definitely skim the whole thing, but it's pretty lengthy. I think once you read that 6 to 11, you'll have a pretty good sense of what the whole document is about. This one is that Orca book series around a lot of truth and reconciliation, FNMI. It has some really great stories in it. So if you're looking for a place to go to kind of start including Indigenous thought in your lessons, it's a good kind of starting off point in there. This one is such a cool resource. I talked about it a fair bit in the lecture, but again, it has specific like 40-page documents on what's a little bit of the cultural nuance if you have a student who is Arabic or Indian or Filipino or Pakistani or from Somalia or Karen or South Sudan, right? So again, if you're like, wow, I don't even know where to start, this is a nice starting point in here. And again, cult of pedagogy, why white students need multicultural and social justice education. Again, you could listen to the podcast, or you can read the article. Again, I think it helps to situate a little bit of, even if we think, we have a class, well, there are a whole bunch of white middle class kids in my class, and so I don't really have to think about multicultural education or inclusivity. Yeah, you do. So have a listen to this. It'll kind of situate why I want you to be thinking about this, sort of no matter the makeup of your class. And this particular one here, I moved into lesson 5. So if you didn't get a chance to read this on differentiation, do have a chance. I think it's one of the best resources for differentiation, but this isn't, I didn't talk about differentiation this week, so hopefully you had a chance to look at it last week in there. All right, there you go. Enjoy.